and welcome to Vegan Running Dietitian. I'm your host Kylie, and today we are going to be making a beautiful cake for the 4th of July to celebrate Independence Day. So what we're going to do for the recipe is we're going to mix all of the wet ingredients in one bowl, all of the dry ingredients in another, and then combine them and mix them together, and then put them in a couple of baking pans like this. Now at the bottom of the baking pan, I like to cut out some parchment paper so it makes it a lot easier for the cake to come out, if the parchment paper will come out. So that's all you have to do is just trace around the bottom on parchment paper and put it in there, and it will come out a lot easier. So we're going to start with the dry ingredients. We're going to put it all into one bowl. So I have here a cup and a half of flour, and you could just put it right into the bowl, or you can sift it as well. And this makes it even more nice and fluffy as well. So I like to do that. Now we're also going to add a cup of sugar. Like I said, it's a sweet treat, but every once in a while it's nice to celebrate, especially Independence Day. Then last for the dry ingredients, we have a teaspoon of baking soda and a half of a teaspoon of salt. So we're going to set aside the dry ingredients and we're going to mix together our wet ingredients. We have 3/4 of a cup of soy milk, just plain. You don't want it to be vanilla because it's going to be sweet enough. We have half of a cup of canola oil. We have 2 tablespoons of vinegar. This can be white vinegar or I have apple cider vinegar. Either one works. And then we also have 1 tablespoon of vanilla extract. And we're going to whisk it all together and then combine the two. Alright, now we're going to put the cake in the oven at 350 for about 25 minutes. You can take a toothpick and push it in the middle, and if it comes out without any cake or batter on it, then that means it's finished. While the cake is baking, we're going to go ahead and put together the frosting. So I have some powdered sugar here, sweet treat, and then we also are going to use some coconut milk from the can. Now you don't want to get the light one because we want it nice and creamy and thick. And as you can see, I have put this one in the refrigerator, and so it's nice and thick and creamy. And that's how we're going to use it. We're also going to add a little bit of vanilla as well. Alright, so our cake is finished baking. Okay, so now we're going to cut the cake in half because we want to put some frosting in the middle with some fruit and then top it with frosting and fruit as well. I have this little cake cutter. You can buy one at the store or you can just cut it with a knife. Just make sure that you're cutting it straight in the middle so it's even on top and bottom. Alright, once we've cut the cake, now we're going to go ahead and we're going to put a thin layer of frosting on top, and we're going to top it off with some blueberries and raspberries. And then we're going to put the rest of the top of the cake on and frost that and put the rest of the raspberries and blueberries and some strawberries and some mint to top it off. out beautifully, I think, and I hope you think so too, and I hope that you give it a try because it tastes delicious. And remember this 4th of July that it's not just about the fireworks and having barbecue and having fun and eating delicious cake, but it's also about those who served us and who are protecting us and continuing to protect us. So thank you to everyone who has been in the military at some point in time or even now. And just enjoy this 4th of July. Thanks for joining, and I'll see you guys next time.